Well, hello everyone, and welcome to this first mock interview with me. Thank you so much for joining me. This is a really exciting round for me because I've been wanting to do this for a long time, and finally we are here. If you have been following the 31 days of JavaScript, we are on day 27 today, and you may have noticed that we have some JavaScript questions, we have some React questions, and we have some system design questions. So, as part of that bigger theme, we're doing a mock interview today. And today, one of our brave tech hustlers community member, Sudarshan, has decided to be the person who's going to take this mock interview. So, welcome, Sudarshan.
Hello, welcome. Good evening, what? Good morning,
Good
depending on
evening,
the
good
time zone.
morning, all of it. Sudarshan, do you want to do a quick intro of yourself?
Yes. Hello everyone, I'm Sudeshan. I recently done my graduation from Sastra University. I done my VCA. I'm from Tamil Nadu. I'm a full stack developer. I worked with some project in React. I made couple of projects, and also I made open source contribution in Team Shiksha. Apart from that, I enjoy learning computer science, and in my free time, I go to gym, play outdoor games. That's all about me.
Awesome. Thank you, Sudarshan. So you have been a full stack developer, and today's interview we're going to do is going to be a front end focused interview. So we're going to take React. Um, so we can get right into it. You shared your code sandbox screen, so I'm going to add that to the stage.
Yes.
Okay. So for today's interview, we're going to call an API, and I'm going
Okay.
to give you this API link. Uh, Hold on. Let me see if I can send it to you specifically. Here. I'm going to send it in private chat. So, Darshan, you might be able to see it.
Yes, ma'am.
And I'll add it in the comments as well so people can check it out as well. Okay. This is the URL. So, this is where you'll see a list of users. And we have like, what is this, 10 users? You can actually open the link if you want.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, it might not share the screen. That's fine.
Okay. Okay. Let me share my entire screen. Share screen. Entire screen. Is it visible now?
Let me see. Yes. Cool. Yeah. So it has a list of users. They all have an ID, a name. You'll see that they have a contact info as well, like email, and they have a phone number as well. So what we're going to create is a kind of like a contact cards sheet for these folks. And I have we're going to create like a card for each of them. So I'm going to leave the UI of this up to you. I will give you hints if you want. So think of me as your coworker. This is kind of a co-working session at work. If you have any questions, if you're stuck anywhere, feel free to use documentation, use React.js documentation. Um, and we're not allowed to use AI in this interview, so don't use ChatGPT. But
Okay.
but think of me as your coworker. So ask me any questions that you need to. If you need to look up documentation, feel free to do that. What we're evaluating here is how you think through the interview, what your validations are going to be, what your thought process is, what assumptions you're going to make, and talk through your interview, like talk through your code as you write it. Um, yeah. So let's get started.
Okay. So from this URL, I am going to create a ID card like component, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So there are 10 people there. Okay. Should I put every details there? Like there are ID, name, username, email, address, phone number. There are about uh, phone number, website, company. These many details there. Should I put every detail or should I put name, username, email, phone number, and website only?
So let's put name, username, email, phone number, and their address. So we can
Name.
skip the website, company, ID.
Okay. Name, username, email, phone number, address.
Yes.
Oh, okay. So we are putting 5 feet. Uh, okay, like we have to render all the 10 ID card in that space, right?
Yes. So it should look like a contact sheet. Like Apple has this, and Mac probably has this as well. Um,
Okay. We can put three, like in 3 by 3, like we can use flex, and you can put first three, sign three, and the third three, and the last one.
Perfect.
Again. Okay. So first let me fetch the API. So I'm gonna fetch the API. So for that I have to use the let me create another component first. Components. Let it fetch. ID card or basics. Okay. Uh, function. So to get the data, to fetch the data, I'm using use effect hook from the React. So what use effect hook React does is where it does on conditional rendering. Like for example, if the component is mounted for, it has two component, like one is a callback function, another one is a dependency array. So the dependency array, it tells the use effect render only when I'm needed. If I put it black, if I put it empty array, it will render in the initial first rendered itself. If I
Hmm.
put it empty, it render or every it call on every render. So
Hmm.
this is a dependency array, and first argument is a callback function. So I can put what are the value. I can put value here. If the URL, if something is changing, depend on something, like I can put the value here. If the value changes, the user will call the callback function again. As of
Hmm.
now, I am putting an empty dependency array and fetching the data. Function. So to store the data locally, I am using useState hook from the React.
Hmm.
And when the data is received from that URL, I am storing this on user data useState.
Hmm.
Okay. If and I am also checking if JSON. Okay.
You have a small typo in line two. You need a space between const and the square bracket.
In line 2.
Yeah, right there.
Okay. Uh,
And what do you think makes the best sense for initializing use state here, since our data is going to be a big object?
uh, since it's a big object, we can create an empty object here.
Hmm. Is
Uh,
would object be a better Sorted, or what does the final data look like?
Finally, I'll click an object, right?
Is it object or is it an array?
Okay. Okay, it's an array of object. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
There is a Google simple translate symbol which hiding that left
Yeah,
column.
saw that.
Okay, I can say it's array of object. So we can just put array. If it is an
Perfect.
array, we can save it in array. We don't
Cool.
need to change the data type.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So it is a async function, right? We have to make the API call, then only data can be populated. So
Mm-hmm.
if you don't give the async await, otherwise data will be undefined or null, undefined. So I have to put the fetch function in async. So I'm awaiting the fetch call. Once the data is fetched, I'm converting it to the JSON. Once only if you have the JSON, then use the set user function to populate the user data.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let me console log here to check whether it is working. And I have to call the fetch data from the user. Okay. Mhm.
Are
Okay.
you returning anything from ID card?
Yes, I'm returning actually exporting. Oh, okay. I didn't create anything. I'm just returning hello. Let's see. Oh, okay. I didn't save the file. That's why I guess. Okay. Let's refresh it and save it. Oh, okay. Uh, this main.jsx app is loading. Okay. Mhm.
Try removing ID card and see if the component is rendering properly, at least app.jsx.
Try removing what?
Try removing ID card and see at least if app.jsx
No.
is rendering properly.
Yes. No. Oh, okay. Since I opened it. Oh, it's here. Okay. I didn't import the use effect and use import.
Mhm.
Let me quickly import it. Use state and use effect. Yeah, it's so yes. Now we're getting all the 10 details now.
Perfect.
So now I have to populate the data is populated. Now I have to create the ID card and create name and fill the dates. For that we can use map function. So since it's okay.
Also on line 9, you're logging user data, set user data to be set as user data. But what is user data? There's a typo there.
Where?
Line 9,
Okay.
You see, you checking if JSON, and then you're setting user data to be user data.
So now it's fine, right?
So you don't have any value in user data yet.
Yes. Oh, okay. Sorry, I didn't. Okay, now only I got that.
Correct.
Okay. Okay. Console dot. Okay, set user data. It's of JSON. Yeah, and then it should print the user data, right? Hmm. Verify share. Let's save. Okay.
So what happens if you console log the set state right away after setting it in a use effect?
What happens? Okay, when you can.
So you're console logging user data and you just set it in line 9.
Yeah.
Where when do you think it'll execute? Like right after set user data or at the end of use effect?
It should. I think it should execute at the end of use effect.
Hmm. So you won't get any information yet in user data.
Yeah, it's cooperating. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. I'm using a map function to iterate over the user data. So the thing
Perfect.
is, whenever you are using a map function, put the key.
Yes.
Okay. So if you put the key to map, it is easy for the virtual. It is easy for the virtual DOM to find the difference. Like if I changing some. Okay, if the key, it actually virtual DOM only checks the key. If the key 5 is changed or if key 7 is changed, it is easy for the virtual DOM to make the changes.
Mhm.
It's user ID. Name, username, email, phone number. Okay. Yeah, it's running. Email and address, phone number and address, right?
Mhm.
This is the address is an array. We have to iterate over there. Where is the phone number? Okay, phone number is phone. Okay.
Check again if address is an array or an object.
Okay, it's an object.
Mhm.
Then okay, object. Okay. So I have to iterate over the address now.
So, which of address fields should we be writing? There's a bunch of fields in there.
Yeah. Let me check what are the fields there first. Uh, okay, we have so many fields. What we can do, like we have to put city, street, suit, zip code, or
Mhm.
what are the field we need to put here?
Yeah, I think that sounds good. We can even skip the zip code.
Okay, so we can put city, geolocations,
We
and
can skip the
streets.
geolocations too.
Okay, okay, we can say okay, city and street suits. Three is enough, right?
Mhm.
Okay. Uh, yeah, perfect. Now everything is what we can put. I can grab.
What's the error?
Where? I don't see any error.
Oh, okay.
Okay, this is not rendering actually. Okay, this is right. I have to put refresh. So I have fetched all the details right now. Now what I am going to do is right. Now I'm going to arrange the data. Uh, like user ID and username should be on top by it's like by row by row.
Mhm.
Uh, so is there is any particular design you have in mind? That I
Yeah,
have to create?
I have a
Yeah.
design in mind. Let me share that with you. Um,
Okay.
I'll send it to you on Discord.
Okay. If I go to Discord, I think it will be share the screen, right? The screen
Uh,
will be shared.
yeah, should be. But I'll hold on. Let me
That's
see
okay.
if I can. Okay, I'll send it to you on Discord. I'll actually put it in the general chat in Discord, so you might be able to find it. What's the design? I don't confirm. Okay, for those of you who are not on Discord, it's on bit.ly/Shruti-Discord. Yeah, go to general. That's the one.
Oh, great. Uh, okay. Its name and okay.
So the design has zip code, but you can skip the zip code. Just put address in there.
Okay. Okay. There is a okay. I guess the left one is image, but there is no image. You put the alternative for that initial, right?
Mhm.
Oh, is there is any field there
Which one?
for the image?
That image is actually auto generated, but we can skip that part for now.
Okay. Uh, his name and username, mail, phone number is okay. And there is a line. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Should I have the color variables, or should I go with
Should I have what?
the color hexadecimal number?
The purple one.
Yeah.
You
Or
can
I can go with the purple.
Yeah, you can just use purple color.
Okay.
Um,
Okay.
so before we move into styling, let's
Mm,
clean this up a little bit.
okay.
Um, so uh, just by looking at this component,
Uh,
what can you do to make it more robust? Um, and how can you clean this up?
oh, okay. Okay. I can destructure. Like I can do the dereference. Like I can dereference all the ID, name, username from the
Mhm.
user and directly render it like this.
Okay.
Is this good? Is that okay?
What happens if user data is not present?
Yeah, we have to uh, mm, okay, we have to have conditional rendering. Like
Mhm.
if user is not there, we can load Shimmer UI or we can go to the loading page. We can do
Mhm.
that. Let me do
Yeah.
that.
Let's add like loading states.
Okay, if user is there, do this. Yes. If okay, if the user is present, okay, sorry. If
Mhm.
the user is present, we will put this data. If the user data is absent, the image is not filled, we will just put loading the empty loading text here.
Okay.
Uh, okay, let me dereference all the destructure the variables. Uh, ID, name.
So if at line 16 user data is empty or null, what would you get back?
Okay. Mm, uh, undefined.
Hmm.
Yeah, because actually null is only returning when we have nothing in the database. Undefined is returned, which is because the user data is not defined. It is failed to fetch.
Right.
Um,
So how would you handle those?
uh, okay, shall I handle like is uh, like if condition if user data exists then only do this or
Uh-huh. What happens like if there was a problem with your fetch call?
okay. Uh, okay, then I should have to put in try block condition. If the fetch call is failed, uh, I have to I can put in try block condition, so it
Yep.
can re-render once. Okay, we can do console log, or we can do console error itself. I'm doing console log here. If it is if there is any, if it is failed, it will rerun.
Okay.
If I don't put in the try block condition, it will disturb the whole code. Like it will block. It will abruptly block at the line.
Okay. And when would you throw that error?
Yeah, we have to put. Yeah, we can use throw block to throw the error.
Uh-huh. What happens if
Uh,
JSON is not valid on line 9?
JSON is not valid. Uh, JSON is not valid in the means like find different data. That's what you are saying, right?
Like if you're right now you're doing a try catch block, right? So
Yes.
basically, anytime an error is thrown from
Uh,
that fetch data, you want to console log error, right? That's what you're doing.
yeah.
But on line 9, you're
Uh,
checking if JSON. So if that's a happy case. What happens if there is a problem with JSON?
if JSON, okay. If JSON is not there, then set user data. We won't set the user data. The user data will be empty array only. Then nothing will be displayed.
Hmm.
Okay. Now how I handle this edge case, right? Okay. Uh, yeah. If it is if JSON is error, then it is empty array only, right? It won't render anything. It just say loading, right?
Yes. It'll keep saying loading, and then at some point you want to stop it from saying loading, right? You want to show that
Uh,
something went wrong.
yes, I can do that. Like, mhm. Okay. Uh, okay, I'm thinking about it. Wait, no. We can put like we can put fail to fetch the data as in that page, right?
Hmm. Yeah, we
Yeah.
could do that.
I'm not sure. Okay, I'm not sure whether this is work or not. It's fail to fetch the data. Let's see. I'm not sure. That I'm just trying whether it is work or not. Does it go infinite call? No, it's still.
So you see, like how you are doing set user data and you're setting that data. You could also set something else to settle
Uh,
it.
okay. Okay. Let's say user data. Set user data like this. Fail to fetch.
I would just create a new setter function.
Oh, okay, yeah, that is easy then. Because here I'm changing the array then to setting the,
Yeah.
because that's a clean approach. Uh, error message.
Hmm.
Okay, set error message. I'm using state. Okay. Do I need to use state here or simply use a constant here? Like, should I put constant error message equal to fail to fetch a data and return that error message?
So why do you think use state would be beneficial uh,
Uh,
or not?
I don't think so. Use state would be beneficial here because we are handling for only one case, right? if what if the JSON is not valid, then the error message should be only one, right? Failed to fetch the data. We are not going to change the error message.
Mhm.
Uh, so we can simply put it is in constant instead of using use state like this.
Would your variable be constant if you're setting it?
Uh, what?
Would your variable be constant if you're setting it? So you're initializing the constant error message, and then when something goes wrong, you're gonna set it to your error message, right? So it's not a constant, is it?
Uh, yes, it is not constant, but like, but I'm that's only one case it going to handle, right? That's why I'm putting it's in constant. That's why I'm thinking like that.
Okay. What happens when what happens what happens when the value of error message changes? Um, and does React have control over that constant? Like when the message changes, would React be able to render it?
Uh, okay, no, React render only with hook changes, right? Uh, okay. Oh, okay. I guess React renders only when its hook changes. Like it doesn't changes where it doesn't render when a constant variable changes.
Yes.
So I should use state, right?
Hmm.
Okay. But I have seen in some code bases what they do now. They put a constant message in separate file
Hmm.
whenever whenever there is any error. They throw the constant message.
I
Not
see.
like this. They put in throw block at the time.
I see. Oh, I see what you're trying to do. Yeah,
Yeah.
we can do that too.
Yeah, that's why I thought that approach should be there. Like
Okay.
set error message. Failed to fetch the data. Okay. If it is failed to fetch the data, then we have to render it previously. Like otherwise, user data will render.
Yes.
If uh, if we have error message, what is that? Initially, it is null. Hmm, okay. If we have error message, then we can do early return. Like this. It won't go don't go below the part. Just whenever you find the message, then we are returning the error message.
Perfect.
Okay. uh, Email address, phone. Email address. Okay, I didn't explain about this question more. This operator, what does, if it is undefined, it won't terminate the program abruptly. It say it is undefined,
Mhm.
rather than it just show this value is undefined here.
Perfect.
Like sometimes what happens, like if you are rendering undefined data, React would show us that message on the red screen, right? It is undefined, you can't render this data.
Yeah.
From this edge case, this question mark, I'm not remember the name of this operator.
I think it's called conditional operator.
Yes, it is conditional operator.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or is it null coalescing? One of those two.
Yeah,
Right? That makes
null
sense.
correlation is this, like we have to put two question mark.
Ah, yes.
What happened when something is null, the null correlation. Okay, like I just doing this for example, like if something constant name equal to uh, like some data, I am putting null cohesion and high. So what happened here, like
Oh, sorry. It's called
uh,
optional chaining.
yeah, yes, you are correct, it is called optional chaining. Yes. So this is null is coalition. What this does is it try to assign something to name, but if the something is null, it try to assign high to the name.
Hmm.
This is null is coalition. This is another operator in JavaScript.
Yes. Okay, let's style it.
Oh yeah.
We have okay, quick time check. We have about 5 minutes left.
Mhm.
So let's style it, prioritize adding a card. Let's forget about like making it purple or whatever. Let's make, well, I think there are 10 cards, so let's add cards on the screen.
Okay. Let's use this. Oh, okay. Let me go to create. Let me use create for this. Like
Yeah.
create a bit column. Let's repeat 3. I'm putting one fraction space.
That's fine.
One fraction space. I'm putting in display grid and display. Okay.
Mhm.
Uh, okay. First data is not defined. Do I change anything?
What's not defined?
Okay. First data is not defined. Okay. It is in user. Okay. Okay. Uncut reference error. Mm, okay. This is because of this.
Mhm.
I don't think so. Oh, okay. No, I'm not getting any data. Okay. Is there is any error? Oh, okay. I changed this right. Oh, okay. Okay. It's users.
Is
Uh,
it users?
yes, it is users.
Users, yeah, that's fine.
Uh, okay. The console operator is not happening. Uh, okay. Set error which is also not happening. Mhm. Okay. What I can do? Okay. Uh, Face test is. Okay. I changed it. Yeah. Status not defined. Hmm. It should be defined. Uh, it's in try block and it is catch block.
You should
I'm
move
calling
the
this.
fetch data inside the try catch.
I should what?
You should move fetch data inside try catch. Like
Yeah,
that
it
you
is inside right?
Sorry, you should move use effect also inside try catch.
Okay, I just put it back from there.
But what you can
See,
do right now, like to get past us, is actually move that fetch data all within use effect, just to make sure that it runs.
yeah, it's working.
There you go.
There you go.
Okay.
Advertised. Uh, okay, it is not error message, otherwise it would be the user is okay. So it is taking undefined. Uh, side only right.
Because the first time user
Okay,
is undefined. So you can do a check there before reassigning, before destructuring them.
okay. It is unused. It is not defined. Hmm.
Also, what is user data? Is it an object or is it the
It's
array?
a state right. Wait, I think uh, there is console log of user data. Okay, ID is let me put it. Okay, see, it's a array of object, right?
Mm-hmm.
Uh, so I can't directly do this, right?
Mm-hmm.
Directly do the destructuring.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I can do no, I can't do that destructuring like this.
So you're okay keeping it within the map, like the way you had it. You can
Hmm.
skip that part.
Okay, I just
We're also out of time, so let's pause here, but also talk about if you had more time, what you would do.
uh, so one thing I would do is like since we already populated data, right? So we can use the now the problem now the rest is we have to align the data like this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we can use grid. Uh, let's say for now just put the image tag here for LG,
Okay.
then put the alternative equal to name because if you put alternative equal to name and we reduce the size image, we get the initial letter.
Mm-hmm.
We can't get the initial, but we can mimic l dot dot. That one we can do, and then first create a div. Put this in one div and this in another div. Like do a flex. Uh, so this one take left part and this one take right part.
Okay.
Okay, and for this part we can use three divs such that. Uh, okay, one more important thing is don't use div like this. Div tags are only used when you don't know what to put where. Like I read in the HTML documentation, like
Mm-hmm.
never use any tag without what is the purpose. Like head tags are created for some purpose. We only put headings in head tags.
Mm-hmm.
So for this tag you can do okay. This since this does not give any meaning, you can directly put div or paragraph tag because both are blockline elements. It created one block for each things.
Hmm.
Uh, then there is a horizontal margin is added here. You can do margin of bottom. You can use for simplicity. You can use emoji to get the images, or you can go for icons. I use free icons there. Uh, what are the things we can do here? And the border is a rounded one,
Mm-hmm.
and there is padding is also given there. Some amount of padding is given. Uh, padding is given. Is there any design? Okay.
So right now we have 10 objects. Imagine if you have 10,000 objects.
Okay,
How?
we can do pagination. Okay, sorry to interrupt. Let you complete first.
No, yeah, go ahead.
No, if you have 10,000 object, we can do pagination, right? We can do the two types of pagination. Like we can fetch all the things from the backend,
Hmm.
and you can use query parameter, something like that. But we have to define that in backend, like how many data we have to do.
Right.
So if you have to do pagination in frontend itself, what we can do now, there is a method in JavaScript called slice. It
Mhm.
slice the first 10 input, right? So we can slice first 10 input, and we can define page number here. Let's say we have thousands of input, right? Uh, every pages should show only hundreds of user details.
Hmm.
Okay, that puts the total number of user ID divided by 10. We get 10 pages. So for every pages, what I'm going to do now, just slice from the 0 to 100. So
Okay.
for the next page, I'm going to slice from 100 to 200. That's
Okay.
one thing I can do. If you don't pay pagination at the back end, it reduces stress on the browser.
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh,
I like that. And um, how would you change the UI so that you don't have to render like 100 objects? Even if you slice like 100 objects, you don't have to render 100 objects at a time. What could you change in the UI?
what could I change in UI? Can you repeat the question?
So let's say that we are paginating and we are
Uh,
paginating 100 objects per
page.
page.
Uh,
How could you change the UI so that you don't have to render those 100 objects per page?
uh, from UI point of view. Okay, let me think. Okay. I have to load first 20, then the rest will be like that. We are saying, like, I have to load the first 20. Only when you scroll down, then only I can scroll the uh,
Yeah.
next UI.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, there's
okay.
a concept called virtualization of lists. It's called
Okay.
list virtualization. So basically, what you do is like you create a list and then you just keep adding content. So you create a list and then you add 20 items, and then as the user scrolls, you add 20 more items into the list. For the user, it feels like it's infinite, like it looks like infinite scroll, but
Mm.
actually, you're only adding like 10 or 20 items at a time into the list. So this way,
Okay.
you're handling less objects on the UI at a time.
Yes. Yeah, I'm adding the event to the most listener, right? Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's all we have for this interview. You did great, Sudarshan. Good job.
Okay. Thanks. Actually, okay. Can I close the screen share?
Yeah, you can close
Yes,
the
yes.
screen share. We can stop this interview here.
Okay. Okay. It was an awesome session. I didn't like. I thought we could finish that, but I never.
Yeah, time flies by so fast.
Yeah,
Yes.
we just done fetch the data. Just try to populate. We didn't enter into the design and then everything
Yeah.
done.
So for you, do you want feedback online or offline? I can give you feedback offline.
Yeah, we can give feedback online because people can watch. They also can understand.
Okay, cool. So what you did really well was you explained through your logic as you went through. You also talked about the concepts as well, and this really shows that you understand your stuff. It's really helpful, especially when you know some topics. Like if you're a beginner, you know some topics really well, but for others you're new. So it helps to kind of show off where your strengths are. So you did that really well. Something you could do more is look at the data more before moving on. For example, it was objects, like it looked like objects, but it was actually an array. So you could look at the data a little bit more and like try to analyze the data before moving on. And then another thing that I would do is think about the not just the happy cases but also the error cases as well. because there was cases where there could be a problem from fetch. There could user data could be undefined. So think about those edge cases. They're not even the edge cases. They're like not the happy path. So think about the happy path as well before moving on. And final feedback I would give is like do testing before moving on to the next part. And that's even important because let's say that your interview pauses at this moment. Whatever code you've generated so far, that's the code that represents what you know, right? So you want to make sure that whatever you've generated so far looks as good as possible.
Okay. I have one more question. Like, whenever I try to apply for a job, I feel like I don't know good that much level enough to apply for this job. Like, how to
I
say
think
this?
already, like from a concept of React, like this is a very common React interview question. I would say in all of my interview questions, this one has been asked like 60% of the time. So you did this well, which means you can do other questions well as well. So
Okay.
you're ready. Even if you know 60% of the job skills, just apply for it.
Oh, okay. Sure. Oh, okay. It was a great interview with you. Like, I never expected. Like, I was I thought it'd be some hard level question,
Yes,
but I don't know. This
great.
question takes this much hour.
Yes, you did great. So what I would recommend is like practice this question and try to do this within 30 minutes. You want to spend like 10 minutes of the on fetch data, and then in 20 minutes you want to style the UI. That takes a lot of time, and then also leave like 5 minutes for cleanup, anything that could go wrong. So typically that interview question would be like in a 45-minute slot, but they'll give you like 35 minutes to only answer. So try to do this within 25 to 30 minutes.
Okay, sure. I will improve it.
Cool. Great job, Sudarshan. You did amazing. Everybody give him a hands up. Hands up? No, clapping. I don't know. Yay, you did
Yeah.
great.
So it's like people are there. Like,
Yay. All right, folks. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you, Sudarshan, for being brave enough to do this mock interview. You did amazing.
yeah, do like, share, and subscribe to
Like,
Shruti
share, and
Kapoor channel.
subscribe. Yes. All right. Bye, folks. Thank you for joining us.
Bye bye. It was an amazing interview with you. Like, I
Yay.
never expected like this.
All right. I'm going to say bye now.
Okay. Bye bye. Good luck. Bye bye,
Bye.
everyone.